What is up, guys? My name is Kyle FtW, and welcome to the beginning of another brand new series here on the channel. Today, we are here taking a look at Valheim, which is probably one of the most popular or most famous of all survival games that are out on the market right now. This game came out, I think, a long time ago, and I can't believe I have never played this game. I have been really hesitant to play it for some reason, but I've seen that it has had absolutely amazing reviews, so I have decided to do a full series on this game. Well, hopefully, again, it all depends on your guys' support. That's kind of where we're at with this channel, which I really appreciate, all of you guys. And Windrose didn't really do that well, so we're now going to jump in with Valheim. And without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and start this game. So I need to remove this guy. I played for very briefly. I just wanted to see. I probably played for like not even 5 minutes, probably like 2 or 3 minutes, just to make sure that this game ran properly. And it does. So let's go ahead and do that guy. And the graphics for this game are really interesting. Dragon Slayer, gathered braids, high ponytail, long and loose, long braid. Mullet, nice. Neat braids, painter curls, parted. Royal braids. Ooh, that looks pretty cool. Now again, this is a Viking game, so long hair obviously was not a big deal to them. In fact, I believe it was part of their culture, believe it or not. Okay, let me go back here, and there was one I did really like. I think it was this one. Yeah, Dragon Slayer, that looks pretty sweet. Of course, we had to have a beard. Ooh, I like that one. A mini beard. Royal. Yeah, that looks awesome. Okay, so we can change the color of the hair. Blondness. Ooh. Okay, perfect. That's it? I think that's it. I think that's all we can do for the character customizer. That's pretty easy. Alright, of course we'll name him my name. And there we go, guys. Let's go ahead and jump into the world of Valheim. Okay, so we're going to do new game here. Enter name of the world. Kyle for the win. Okay. Again, I'm very creative, I know. Let's do this. And let's see, world modifiers. Please note that these settings can disrupt the Valheim experience. Okay. No, everything's normal. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to do, especially with this being my first ever time playing the game. So let's do this thing. I'm excited for this. This game is pretty old, I believe, but that's okay. A lot of survival games out there are old, but I was actually checking the views on this game, and they're pretty good overall across the YouTube platform. So hopefully this series will do well and you guys want to see more of it. But I mean, I know that there's a lot of survival aspects of this game, but there's also a lot of like really cool combat parts of this game as well, which is really interesting. So I'm very curious to see how all of that goes. Now I think we should be getting an intro. Here we go. Long ago, the Allfather Odin united the worlds. He threw down his foes and cast them into the 10th world, then split the boughs which held them prisoned to the world tree and left it to drift unanchored, a place of exile. For centuries, this world slumbered uneasily, but it did not die. As glacial ages passed, kingdoms rose and fell out of sight of the gods. When Odin heard his enemies were growing once again in strength, he looked to Midgard and sent his Valkyries to scour the battlefields for the greatest of their warriors dead to the world. They would be born again in Valheim. Whoa. Okay, so we can actually control this. This is crazy. What the heck is this thing? Oh, okay. You are wet. No, really. Alright guys, here we are. Welcome to Valheim. This game actually looks really beautiful. I love the graphics. I love the graphical style of this game. It's incredible. Okay, so we've got... Ooh, sacrificial stone. Okay, so you have all of these sacrificial stones to read. Black wings across the moon and sun, down from the mountain, our mother comes. Her weeping tears will fall like rain. Her voice will call us home again. Long ages past, he wore a crown beneath a blood-red sky. Now naught is left of all he was, but his spirit cannot die. Born in armor, mother of many, queen without crown, ruler beneath. A father noble and proud, he soared through skies of fire, then madness lowered its shroud and warped his heart's desire. Register location? Ooh, okay. Oh, nice. Alright. His antlers are branches of iron. They crack the rocks and bring down mountains. His hooves the sound of thunder. His voice a howling gale. First of the forest, king in the wood, lord over those who dwell at his feet. His roots will grow where cities once stood. Their blood, his wine, their flesh, his meat. And then I think we have one more. Wanderer, look to your feet. That tread upon our tomb. 1,000 bones with their meat will drag you to your doom. Okay. Well, considering that there's an exclamation point over this guy, I guess we need to talk to Hugin. I bring tidings. Welcome to the 10th World Warrior. I'm Hugin, sent here to guide you in your travels. The megaliths surrounding you are the sacrificial stones that represent the Forsaken, which you must slay in order to ascend Valhalla. Oh, okay. This stone is Vegvisir. These magical stones were scattered throughout the lands by Odin as signposts pointing towards the ritual grounds of the Forsaken. If inspected closer, this one will reveal the summoning place of Eikthyr, your first prey. He is a mighty beast, so you need to properly arm yourself before even attempting to defeat him. Oh, okay. So there is Eikthyr. Again, I will do my absolute best to pronounce things correctly. Because I think that's important. But there he is. There's our first boss, I guess, of the game. Okay, is that it? Okay, goodbye. I guess we have to figure out what to do on our own. Hopefully that won't be too difficult. Ooh, rag tunic, mushroom. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. So we have some skills, farming clubs, blocking swords. Friendly fire and aim. Okay, well that doesn't matter because I'm playing solo. Okay, probably should pick that up. Hail Warrior. You have found a snack. Consume it to improve your health and stamina. Be aware that before long you will grow hungry again, so try to always have at least a couple different meals ready. Okay. $15 health, stamina. Cool. Okay. Take stock of your inventory. Most items must be crafted. However, due to your recent departure from Midgard, you will have to recall the true shape of objects. Just pick things up and all will come back to you, I'm sure. My lesser brother, Moonin, tells me that one can fashion a stone axe out of wood and stone. Okay. Well, there's stone. Ooh. Dandelion. Okay. Some call it a weed, but it's pretty nonetheless. Okay, maybe that's just a decoration item. I like the graphics. I really do. Too hard. Okay. Runestone. I was Astrid, a shieldmate of the forest. I know nothing of my life before I came here, but my arm remembers the sword and my eyes see the course of the arrow. Now the raven guides me and I fight the great beast in Odin's name. Okay. Secondary attack, mouse 3. Block is mouse 2. Uh-oh. Get out of here. Run. We're already being attacked by something. Okay. We need 6 wood for a club. Okay. Block is mouse 2. Maybe we can... Oh, nice. We can... Come here. Okay, hold on. Let's wait for our stamina to get back up. Get out of here. Oh. Oh, I didn't even see this wood here. This is important. Okay, that's nothing. Where's this other grayling guy? Did he run away? I think he ran off. Nope, never mind, he's right here. Nice, let's go. First couple of guys down. You love to see it. Okay, now one is our torch. Oh, we can attack with it. Ooh. I didn't realize that. Okay, nice. Okay, so if I go back to the inventory, we've got hammer. With this, you can raise high halls and mighty fortifications. Okay, so we need a little bit more wood before we can build our stone axe. But luckily, these small trees over here allow us to do that. But see, you gotta love games with unique graphics, for sure. Okay, maybe we actually can't break that down, after all. Okay. How much wood do we have? Lots. Okay, so let's go ahead and craft that. It's going to be really important, and we'll also craft a hammer. And now we should probably get ourselves a weapon. Oh, wow, look at all that stuff we got here. Message log. Oh, okay, so you can just find that stuff again. Alright, Hugin, what do you have to say? You have crafted a hammer. With this tool, you will raise mighty halls and towering fortifications. Start by building a workbench. This, in turn, will enable you to construct other things. Okay. Now, where do we find the ability to craft those other things? Is it with the hammer? Oh, there we go. Nice. Look at all this stuff. Okay, great. Again, this is a completely blind playthrough. So I have seen like I've literally seen zero gameplay of this game. I watched a brief like intro video, and that was literally all I watched. Nice. I think that's a lot of wood right there. Okay, and they do have durability in this game. Okay, that's good to know. Oh, hello, dear. I wonder if it's a good idea for us to build by the water or not. I feel like it could be. But after all, it is just going to be a little starter area. Okay, how much wood did these give us? 4? Okay. 2. Very nice. Okay, beautiful. Too hard. Okay, so we're gonna have to upgrade our materials for that. Okay, I think we might be going the wrong way from the boss, yeah. We have to cross the water first. So maybe it's a good idea to build just a little quick starter base here in this area. Plus, I like building things by the water. It's kind of nice. Okay, there we go. I think that's a lot of wood. Plus, I think we actually have to go this way. Oh, wow, look at that. I think we actually have to go that way anyway. Yeah, we do. Okay. So let's go ahead and get our hammer out. And let's see. Cooking station and a workbench. Okay, so let's place that down first. How about right here? Perfect. And then I'll place a workbench back over. How about right here? Beautiful. All right, let's go ahead and get out of this. Is there a way for us to get out of the build menu? No, I don't think so, unless we switch to our things. All right, Hugin. A workbench allows you to craft complex items as well as give you access to lots more building pieces to construct with the hammer. Awesome. Okay, this game is pretty awesome. I mean, it's similar to Windrose. Crafting station needs a roof. Okay. So we do have to build a base after all. So building. Very nice. Campfire, stone pile, round pole fence, stake wall. Okay, so all this stuff requires wood only. How much wood do we actually have? 24? Okay, let's go grab some more. We also... are doing, I think, okay on food. I think. There we go. But this game also definitely wants us to build a base first. Okay, so we need to find kind of more of an open area than what was over there. There we go. This looks like a pretty good area. Yeah. Oh, we break this log down. I'm sure there'll be a lot more space. Beautiful. Okay, Can I build stuff right here? No, I'm too far away from my workbench. What happens if you remove it? Oh. Man, you guys are not nice. Okay, is our health coming back? Oh no, it doesn't come back. Oh. I wonder if we probably could have... Okay, right here, this looks like a good spot for a base. For our first little area. I think it's getting dark. Which is bad. And then we need to build another workbench. Okay. And then let's start building a little bit of a base here. You can barely see the stuff that we placed. Okay. Man, I can barely see anything. Okay. So now let me go ahead and get this back out. And... a wood wall. You feel cold. Am I better now? Nope, I'm not better. When the temperature drops at night, or if you are wet, you will suffer from being cold. This reduces stamina generation. Seeking shelter by an open flame is your best option when this happens. Okay. So we need to place a fire down. Which we need 5 stone for that. We're not doing anything. Okay, let me see if I can find some small pieces of stone. I think there was some over here, right? Nope, no effect. Which I don't think we can die. Pardon me. How much stone do we have? Only 2? All right. Better pick these up. Wait, have we ran into this one yet? I was Astrid, a shield maiden of the forest. I knew nothing of my life before I came, came here. But my arm remembers the sword, and my eyes see the course of the arrow. Now the raven guides me, and I fight the great beast in Odin's name. That's gonna be us. Okay, now if I was some stone, where would I be? There we go. Huge. That puts us up to 4. We need 1 more now. Those guys don't look nice. Nice, there we go. Okay. So let's run back over to our base. Which I hope we can find. I think it was right over here. Yep, there it is. Get out of here, buddy. Okay. Nice. Beautiful. A big old fire. Okay, I feel cold. Can I build a bed? What happened to my workbench? There we go. How much wood do I have? I'm actually going to break all of this down. This is not a very good spot for this base. Unless, is there... Oh, that might be the way to do it. Have it face this way. Oops, that was the wrong thing. There we go. Wait. Yeah, that's it. That's what I was trying to do. It's perfect. Okay, I don't know if... I mean, I think in this game in particular, building a big base is probably a good idea, I would say. It's kind of not... It's kind of being a little... finicky. There we go. And then obviously being off the ground is a good thing. Okay, let's go ahead and warm ourselves back up. Nice, this is going well. How much further do we want this to go? Probably just a little further. Okay. I think that that's probably good for now. We can always extend it a little bit later on. We're out of wood already. Okay, I guess it's back to the old wood grind.